In this video today, I'll be showing you how you can treat your yam before planting to prevent ants and insects from destroying your yam. I will also be showing you the best method to plant your yam for a fruitful harvest. Stay back, let's do this together. So I've been able to put in some sand inside some bags, inside some sack bag. So this is the arrangement I'm going to be taking. Now you see what I have here is about 100 sack that I've been able to fill. I can tell you it's not been easy because I've been trying to do it myself. So the next thing I'll be doing now, because we are already in March and the rain has already started falling. So I'll be planting yams today or tomorrow. So you can see the other one there, I've already planted that. That's like some few days ago. So you can see this one is already growing. So I've planted some, like this other one that I mulch. So I planted yams there, but I've not planted all of them. So that's what I'll be doing today. So I'll fill this the sack, as you can see. But I discovered that after packing the sand here, this place is there is something like hole here. So I wouldn't like that. So what I would do before putting some other sack here, I'm going to fill it up so that water won't be settling here. So I also try, because if I'm not able to get sack back to fill up this place, because I intend doing 200, but it seems from the look of things, I may not be able to get to that number because of scarcity of the sack bag. I've not been able to get some. So what I'll be doing, maybe I'll dig some heap here to complete the yam. So this is the update. You can see the arrangement. The next thing I'll be doing, like I said, is to plant the yam. Never mind this, these are my turkeys. They are doing well. So the female there, they are already laying eggs. And that's my purpose of getting them and leaving them in the compound. Remember I said I was going to fence around this place that I'll be planting yam. So I've not done that. That's why you can still see them inside this place. I can tell you, if I leave them, they are going to destroy everything for me. So I'm still going to do that perimeter fencing so that they don't get in here. So you can see my kind of arrangement. There is a space here through which I can walk in case I want to stake or control the vine when they are spreading. So that's the essence of me creating space here so that I'll be able to walk around the sack bag. Now you can also see here, I also create space between the fence and the sack bag that I arranged. So what I'll also be doing that I've not updated you, I'll also be planting cowpea. That's what we normally call beans. I'll be planting them. There is this other one they call butter beans. Like last year, I planted some and they were amazing and they did well. So because of that, I'll be taking out time to add them to what I'll be planting in this part of of my small space that I have, so that I can maximize the use. So I also try to plant cucumber as well, because that will mature within few months. So that's some of the things I'll be planting. Okay, this is the yam I'll be using to plant in those sack bag that I shown earlier. So I've already cut them into various sizes, into the normal sizes. Now, if you weigh each of these sizes, it's around 350 grams, some 400, some 500. That's the maximum weight you can get here. But it's just because I've been doing it for some time, I know the size that will do well and the size that won't do well. So for those smaller size, what I will do, I will combine them normally. Hopefully, maybe it will be used as a mini set. That is, it will when I harvest such size, the smaller size, I will use them as the planting. That I will use them as the yam that I'll be using to plant. Hopefully next year. Now I've cut them into sizes, as you can see, both the seed yam, the water yam. I've cut them into various sizes. So now this seed yam you are seeing that is not looking like a tuber. I harvested my yam normally twice, excluding the water yam. So for the white yam, the yellow yam, I normally harvest them twice. So when after about 6 months, I do the first harvest and then heap sand on it again. Now after like 3 months later, the seed yam will not come out. Normally that's what I used to plant. But that seed yam that I have is not enough. So I had to now look for some other tubers and add, because they will still do the same thing for me. Now, after cutting this yam into the sizes you'll be using to plant, you need to treat it. How do you treat it? Now, if you can't afford chemicals, now what you use normally, you look for ash, wood ash. That you can use it to rub the yam before planting them. This will avoid insect from infecting the yam that you plant. Now, another way you could do it is to go for insecticide. Now, I've gotten some insecticide as well as wood ash. Now, the insecticide I got is the one they call Attack. There is one insecticide they call Attack. That's the one I got. Now, I'll be pouring some inside this water here and then use it to rub the yam inside the chemicals, allow it to dry before going to plant them. Now, as you can see, after adding the chemicals to the water, it turns white. You see, the color of the water has changed, has turned to white. So you don't need to pour so much on it, because when you put it, you even be perceiving the odor already. So just add some meal into some quantity of water. Now, and then put the yam inside. But normally, I don't always advise people to use bare hand on chemicals. So you can look for something like filter and be dipping, put the yam inside and be dipping it inside the water. So I don't advise putting hand inside this chemical. For the wood ash, you can do that. That doesn't have any problem. I'm not saying the chemical is corrosive. That's not what I mean. But I don't advise dipping hand inside this chemical. So I'm going to look for filter, put the yam in the filter, and then dip it inside the chemicals. That's what I'll be doing. Now, normally what I do, I just drop the yam in there. Drop some. Maybe I don't need to drop much, because I know I'm still going to like. Now, after putting few in there, what I will do next is to take the edge of the net, then just the same way I'm doing it now. Then after doing it for some time, ensuring that the yam has submerged in the chemicals, what you do, you lift it up. Now, after lifting it up, you need to now drop this aside, ensure it dries before going to plant them. So this is how I do it. Now just pull this up and then drop the net again in it, then add the other ones. Okay, put this, put the other one, this, and then this. So just need to shake it to be sure that the yam submerge in the chemical. So after this, what I now do, I will now need to now take it out, and then put in more yam in the chemicals. Now, I'm not saying this chemical is going to affect your hand if you dip your hand in it, but it's just my personal opinion. I don't advise people to just dip their hand into chemicals. If you are getting value from this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and comment in the comment section below. Okay, you can see I've already put the seed yam in each of the sack bag. So the next thing I'll be doing is to just dig a hole and then plant the yam inside the sack bag. So I'll be showing you how I'll be doing that. Now, normally the way some people do it is to use their hand to dig this way and then bury the yam. So another way you could do it is possibly reduce the sand, then place the yam the way you want to, the way I'll be showing you to put it, and then add sand to it. That's another way you could do it. So I'll be showing you how I'll be doing mine. In this sack is one of the bigger sack that I have here. So I'll be planting a sweet potato to the side later on. So first I'll be planting yam here. Now remember I said this is what I am that I'll be planting. Then just try and dig a hole and then ensure you position the yam this way at the middle. So you position it and then carry your sand and cover it up. That's how you do it. Okay, now after doing this, you need to mulch. What do I mean by mulching? Just look for some dry leaves and all of that, and then pack it on top of this sack. So this is what I mean. This is plantain leaf now. Just pack it on top. So the essence of this is to ensure that sun does not kill the bud when it is coming out. So that's the essence of this mulching. So we are done with this now. So we'll do the next one. Now I'll be putting two here, like I said. So first you just need to just dig. Look at if it's bringing something up, just position it that way, so that position the yam this way, not this way. This is wrong. So I always like to do my planting this way. You see how I buried the yam. Now the second one that I said I'll be adding is this. You can see this side, the three side cut. So I need to put the yam this way, not like this. I need to do it this way. So I've already put the first one this way. So I just need to go to the other side and then bury the yam this way, and then cover it with sand. Again, once I'm done with this, I just look for dry leaves and then cover it up. That's that. Okay, this other one, again, it has two side cut. I need to position the yam this way. So I need to just dig and then bury the yam at the middle this way, and then cover it up. Let it go in a little at the middle. You cover it up. That is it. So we'll now come and mulch it. So the same thing you do here. This has three side cut. I just need to do the yam this way, not like this. So I need to just dig a hole and then put the yam this way and then cover it up. So this is it. So the next one, I'll do the same to all of them that I'm planting yam, and I don't need to plant it this way. Just need to dig into it and then lie it straight like this. So cover it up. This is done. Okay. So the same thing I'll do here. I'll do this way, not like this. So just need to dig and then put the yam at the middle. I always like to put it at the middle. So the same thing I'll be doing like this. So I need to put the yam this way and then cover it up. Okay. Now this one is already bringing up this. I don't need to cut it off because it's still short, sort of. So they are somehow small, so that's why I make it 3. So first I need to do this, ensure this stuff is up, and then put the second one just at the middle still, and then the third one somehow, 3 of them at the middle, cover it up, and then mulch it. So that's it. So this obsidian, when you want to plant it, look for where the bud is coming out from. Now after locating that bud, what you do, and don't just do it this way, don't position this place up, so just do it sideways. So the way I'll be doing this now, I'll be positioning it this way. You see how I'll position it at the middle of the sack bag, then before adding my sand. Now if you feel you don't like you don't want to dig with your hand, what you do, look for either hand trowel or reduce the sand. After positioning the yam, then add more sand to cover the yam. So that's another way to do it. Okay, this other one, the same thing I will do. I just have to look for where the bud is coming out from, which is this. It's coming out from here. So I just open, then put it at the middle, and then cover it up with sand. So this is it. Now this one is already coming out. You can see it's small. I don't need to cut it off. It's coming out small. I wish it was that long. Now that's when I will have, okay, let me cut it off and then let it come up again. So I need to just dig. Then after digging, positioning at the center in such a way that the bud is coming up. So I cover it up a little, let it come up, and then mulch it. That mulch. Okay, you can see I've planted the yams already and mulched them. That is what do I mean by mulch. Those dry leaves we normally put on top of the sack after planting the yam. So you can see I've done all of that. Now this mulching, I don't know, for some people it might not be important, for me, I think it's important because of sun. Because we've not really entered into rainy season proper. So what I will do this evening after planting them, during when the sun goes down properly, I'm going to water them sort of. Now, some of this sack bag, when water enters inside, it's not going to drain easily. So what I do, like this one, as you can see here, and I have some hole. So no matter the water, is going to drain out through these holes that I have here. So I punch hole in some of them, so that some of them that I know that are tight, sort of, so that water can drain out easily from them. So other ones that I lose, I didn't need to do that. As soon as rain falls on them, it's going to drain. So this is the update as of today. We are already in March. This is the planting season. So in few weeks from now, you see them germinating. You see the yam germinating. So the next thing we'll be planning for now is staking. So we need to stake them so that they will have something to climb. So because the yam does well when it has a good stake, very high stake, so they can climb easily. So we don't do something like shade. So what we'll do, we stake them and then connect all of them together. So that's how we're going to do it. For some people in a such fence like this, they connect it to the wire mesh, but I don't like it that way. So I'm going to stake my own and then connect them to the stake. If you find this video helpful, kindly hit the subscribe button, like and comment in the comment section below, as this will go a long way in helping me to grow my channel and reach a larger audience. Thank you.